Thursday Night Baseball on MLB Network as we come your way from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Joe Ryan gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one. He'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the lights.
off for the White Sox, the center fielder, Michael A.
First pitch
Taylor.
of the at-bat. First of this 4-game weekend set as the opening pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Obradovich calls for it. He's got it 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Josh Harrison is the guy looking to turn things around right now. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down there. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Ryan, a 6'1" right-hander, is as of right now the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the American League, and deservedly so.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels. He voted in by his fans to start the All-Star.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Harrison leads off first with 1 away. And slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Daniel Palmer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. One ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Hard liner to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. Nothing for the White Sox in their half of the first. Time for the Twins to swing the bat. You're watching MLB Network. Into the box now, Darren Obradovich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty B. We've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, Hero, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit hot. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second.
Digging in, Alex Healy. First chance for him here with the man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
The veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
That's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
So stepping in, Byron Buxton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Harrison is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
No doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, one away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back towards the plate. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Royce Lewis is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Here's the 0-2.
Oh, that's
inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take.
Oh, before the first is there, the inning is over. Brandon Drury will bat next.
Leading off to the White
Sox. Comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Flipped it into the air to shallow center. Buxton comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
That is it.
Now at the plate, number six. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's outside, wide, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throwing to second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. You never know about that. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Mickey Alfino, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Buxton is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, number 8. Runner in scoring position with number 8. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Nope. One that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Holt is there, and they'll put it away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. It remains 1. Striding forward now is the DH.
Leading off,
as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Obradovich, a 6'4" switch hitter. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
And that's through for a hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get it on it. Hard single.
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Shorty Holt. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Dan Robinson. It's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Obradovich, runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Isaac Rich, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High chopper over to first. He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Welcome back to Target Field, home of the Twins, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done. And that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
The first baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Gallo.
Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. And that's a home run into the top tank. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 11 for him on the season, as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third base.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Runner at first following the error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Daniel Palka. Cold strike to the letters, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel.
He flies for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Sometimes you just got to tip your hat to the offense right there. Nice piece of hitting. Executed this pitch away again, but the hitter was able to stay on time.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. The 0-1. Line hard toward right center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. We played 2.5, all even at 1 apiece. Stepping into the box, Aaron Obrigado. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well off the plate for a ball. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
1 strike.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Alex Healy. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Here's Byron Buxton now.
The center fielder,
Attempt to put the ball in play for a change here. The first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
You got 2 balls. Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 6, as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Mickey Albino. He flew out in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. In there, strike two.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. That is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So striding in, number 8. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope,
now
that's
a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Obradovich loves it. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
1-0.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Royce Steers. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-2. Ripped down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Try again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he fouls this one off. Lee stands at second with no out. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Chase Fry answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Colby Obradovich. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has a hitter down 0-2 in the count. And instead of making him chase it something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run scoring double. Has to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box now, Shorty Holt. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals to the Twins to this point. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Count
like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Drury fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So digging in there, Dan Robinson feel it to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the head of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
The batter, the right fielder, Isaac Rich.
Number 15 will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Twins. Number 15,
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. 3 runs already home here. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, he's dead. Beat the throw to first. Digging in once again, Darren Obrigado. They'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the back, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that he got into a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner. Strike one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 0-2 once more. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is taken outside for ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's shut down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. Ready once again, Alex Healy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
The first baseman, Alex.
Tyler W. will come on as a pinch hitter.
Number 30, Tyler W.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He enters play here at 288. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now
so the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
1-1. 1-1 as this one's in on the hand.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brooks Lee. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts.
Ladies
Tyler
and gentlemen,
W. will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
For the Twins. Now playing lefty.
Ready to deliver. Here's
15.
The first pitch.
This game for
Grounded
the
to
Twins.
third. Diving effort as it's off his glove.
Number 30.
He's trying to recover that time, but he'll beat it out and comes aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in now, Daniel Falco. Working on a 1 for 2 game so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. One down. Now at the plate, Brandon Drury. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
1 strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, number 6. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in, Royce Lewis.
Leading up for the Twins. The third baseman.
Delivery to him on the way.
Lewis.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter. The designated
Riding
hitter.
in, Colby Abradovich. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. 0-2, here it comes. And look out. Perfect. That one ran in and got him.
The right fielder.
Standing in, Shorty Holt.
Shorty Holt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back. Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Dan Robinson will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all they can do with it is foul it off to the right. Comes the 0-1. And there's 4-1. One and two now. The 1-2. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The batter, number 15.
Forward now, number 15. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line drive to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Leading off the inning, Mickey Albino, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Albino.
Now this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone all the way into the upper deck. And good for him. Mickey Albino has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back
swinging in his last play.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 away here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Hit to third. Moose scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
White Sox able to draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Twins 4 and the White Sox 2. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
17. Joe
Riding in once again, Darren Obradovich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. That's by him for strike 1. Set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to wheel.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And it's a little late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now that first baseman.
Digging in, Tyler W. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. W playing here in his age 26 season. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
Hey, I know multi-year deals can be scary, but this guy is in the prime of his career right now. I expect this to be a win-win for him and the ball club.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The first, the double play.
The center fielder, number 25.
Now batting, Byron Buxton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in. Ready for another shot now. Josh Harrison, who was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Your attention,
Paul
please.
Hamels been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32. Goal.
There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. Fouled off. comes another 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is taken. That's ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him, but he can't put him away.
Twins are into the bullpen now, and there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty D, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Andrew Benintendi is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. The left field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
Yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
Brendan Drury comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton shading to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The batter, number 6.
Ready now for the White Sox, number 6. He's working on bringing home the tying run standing at second base. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On the ground, back at the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Mickey Albino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball in 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home.
Ladies
Sean
and gentlemen,
Newcomb will come on and release now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 15.
Brooks Lee will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Sean Obradovich
Number
up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Obradovich, a rare South Dakota-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. So 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Up next for
Adapted
persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Royce Lewis. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And every pitch so crucial in a time ball game.
Your
so
attention,
step
please.
out and ask for time.
Who's hitting for the win?
Kruger come on
Number
to pinch
46.
hit here in a big spot.
Kruger.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting.
Next will be the
designated hitter,
Colby. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiff it up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Comes set and the 0-1.
It's out, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Defense on his heels a little bit. Late innings for them to ensure the hit and run. That's an aggressive tactic by the manager and paid off.
First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And down will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
To the plate.
Well, those have to feel really good, D-Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Number 15.
Ready for another chance. Number 15. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
0-2. Here it is. And slider bounces, and that'll get on by. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One and 2. Here it is. Inside.
That's down 2 and 2.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Your attention, please.
Obradovich will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Taylor Rogers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Obradovich. This game for the Twins.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tim Kruger.
Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Hot shot down the line. but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strike.
And Rick Dozier comes in and strikes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
those guys,
your attention please.
Everyone on the team can
He's hitting for the
take
White
a
Sox.
deep breath. Still has
Number
2 more outs
29.
to get. But retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 190 is the batting average coming in. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it, and they're 2 down now.
Now batting.
The lineup flips over and digging in, Michael Taylor. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses inside off the plate.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The White Sox down to their last strike. And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The third baseman, number 1.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of the sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Struck him out. So spraying the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proves to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Twins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Paul Hamels gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Taylor Rogers records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Cole Hamels. Yankees totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-2. The Seattle Mariners knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-2. It was their 5th straight victory. Ranger Suarez collected win number 2 on the year as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 3-2. The Astros swatted